Hi guys, welcome back to Accessorize Your Life. If you're here for the first time, welcome. This is the Shop My Stash for January. It's number 3, but first we're going to review what we did with number 2 video. And here you see me putting on the Milani eyeshadow primer. I loved it. It went on so smoothly and blended in, and it helped keep my eyeshadow, which is the Jackie Aina palette you see here with me applying it on my eyelids, in check. Next, you see the Absolute Quick Cover Concealer. Man, this stuff is just like my skin. It really blended in and helped to conceal some of those dark spots on my face. And guys, I love the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer for those large pores on my skin. It really just works its way in nicely. Once you heat it up with your finger, and then I top it with the Believe Beauty loose powder, and oh, it made the perfect canvas for putting on foundation. I wish these products could stay in my Shop My Stash tray every month, but we have to move on. So I was really happy with the canvas I created here for my foundation. And I also was able to use the Believe Beauty loose powder under my eyes. It's so finely milled. Look at that. And next we're going to move into the foundation. I used Mented M20, and it is like a second skin. I kid you not. Look how it just blends right into my skin. Oh, perfection, as much as it can be with my skin. Next, we have the Prime Beauty bronzer in Bronzeville. Girls, if you have it, be careful because it's not like it looks in the package. Lovely. And oh, this is where I have to declutter a product. So it is the Wet n Wild highlighter in Crown of My Canopy. Did not show up at all, but the BH Cosmetics did, and I love it. Blushing in Valley. Be careful, go in light hand. As you can see, I did not. And here we are with the Morphe 8H palette, and I used the highlighter and a little bit of the contour in this. Love it. Nothing bad to say about it. And next, we're moving on to the It Girl palette or beauty book, where I used it under my eyebrows, on my lower eyelid. I used it as an all over face powder. Got a lot of use out of it. Also on my lips. So here's my final look. I had to come back on and say that the filming of my spreadsheet and inventory looks very blurry, so I don't think you will be able to see it well at all. So I think I'm going to show you just a bit of it, the introductory of it, and then get rid of the rest because it's just blurry to my eyes anyway. Through the camera it looked fine, but when I'm going back to look it over, it looks crazy. So I just wanted to say I really had hoped to give you a view of me selecting products via the computer. I wanted to be very transparent with that, but it looks like filming wasn't on my side for that portion of the video. So anyway, I guess it works out just as well, so then it makes for a shorter video. Anyway, just wanted to come back and say that. The two products I did not use very much was the Black Radiance Press Powder and the Bare Minerals Blush in Equinox. I got about 2 uses maybe out of the blush in Equinox, and I think 2 or 3 uses out of the Black Radiance Press Powder. But I like them both, and they will stay, even though the Black Radiance is it's very old and it has been panned, but it still has a way to go. So I'll leave it in my collection. So now let's get to the third Shop My Stash for January 2021. Alrighty, So we went through the random pick from the computer, and although I had to go back in and select a second or third product in some cases, we made it through, and I have the things before me. So for foundation, I have the Fenty Beauty, and it's in 430. It's the Pro Filter. That is the foundation for the week. For concealer, I'm pretty much done with it. It's the Maybelline Age Rewind. I think this is pretty old, but we'll give it another shot. For bronzer, I have the Fenty, and I have another Fenty product, 06 Chocolate Cheeks Out Bronzer. For blush, I have Flesh in Twitch. Let's see what that looks like. It's kind of a bronzy color, isn't it? Does it show up on me? There you go. Hope this does better than the last one. I think I got that as a sample. For loose powder, I have by Terry. I've had this out recently, I feel, but so be it. For the translucent powder, I think this is translucent. No, that's not translucent. This is pressed, but it is in a clear color. It is the Matte Maker Invisible Blotting Powder. So I let it slide. I think it's not quite what I wanted, but it'll be all right. And this is the translucent powder. It's the Bare Minerals Invisible Light powder, and I barely used it. This one is a little bit of a sheen, has a little glow to it, and this is very mattifying but translucent. So there you have that. For setting spray, because this one is getting low, plus the pump or the sprayer is getting stuck a lot, I think I may be decluttering that one, so I pulled out the Hourglass Veil by way of the computer picking for me. For blush, I have a relatively new blush for me, and it is YSL. This is, let's see, does it have a name? It's just Couture number 4. So that's it. That's what we'll be using, or I will be using. You'll be seeing on me. For the eyeshadow palette, I have the Tartelette Little Juicy, and this is where I went in about 3 times to get it right, I feel, for a palette that I hadn't used. So those are some really rosy, pink, peachy pink colors that, or pinky pink colors that I am, you know, on the fence about. Not my first choice of colors. Alrighty, in the shopping cart we have, for face primer, we have the LA Colors in clear. For blush, we have a palette from e.l.f. and it is in dark, or is it deep? Dark. It's in dark, and this is what it looks like. So I've got some good choices for blush. Seams. For this is for bronzers, or what is it, highlight, well, contour and bronzer. Here we are, real chocolatey look there. Yeah, that's kind of old too, so we'll see how that works out. And for beauty book, we have one that's an old favorite. It's going on, it's over a year now. So it is the Face Palette by MAC. This was in my Pan 20 for 2020, and as you can see, I did not hit Pan on any of those. I kind of think this color here is pretty close. So I usually went here, down here, over here, and here with this. Didn't use the blush and the highlighter so much, but I had them to use this time. So that's it. My shopping cart is empty. All the products are here. So I hope it will be, and I think it will be, a great week of makeup. Thank you for watching, and my battery is getting low, so I hope this is all on film. If you have yet to subscribe, I invite you to subscribe to Accessorize Your Life. Like, comment, and share these videos. I would appreciate that. Your support means so much to me. So With that said, I'm signing off. Stay well. Bye-bye.